Yo, what's up guys? Arthur here, and yeah, first off, this is part 2, and I'm gonna show you how to do all the stuffs and all the flares and effects in the Photoshop this time. And yeah, you first off, you click on layer there, and double click it, and the lock will come off, and then you double click it again, you go into layer, you come onto layer styles, and then you just check gradient overlay and click it, and then you check radial, and if it's like this as mine, you click reverse, and then you go into this thing, I don't know what it's called, you go somewhere around there just to make it a bit grey. Then you're done with the background part, and then you place your text in here, and which mine is, I think it's, no, that's the other text. You take this text, make it a bit smaller, that's a bit too big, in my opinion. You can have it whatever you like, whatever size you like. So that looks pretty good. And yeah, you go into layer styles. No, you put on a texture that you like. I have a ice texture here that I really think is good, and this will be in my graphics pack that I will release about soon. Probably when I get to 100 subscribers, I'm just gonna fix so it's uploaded to Mediafire. I have gotten a big problem with that. The files aren't that big, and yeah. I'll create a clipping mask, and you see that it's a bit too dark. You go into here and make a color overlay. You switch it to overlay and not red if you don't want that. You make it white and turn the opacity down to 30, and the great ice textures opacity down to 50. That looks pretty good. And then I'm gonna put on another texture. I'm going into my graphics folder, and there you see my 2 packs. I'm going to my textures, and this is also a bit of like a preview of my pack, so you can see some of the effects I'm using, and yeah, so you know what's coming up. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. You create a clipping mask, and you turn this down to around 50 as well. After that, the textures on it is pretty much done. Well, I'm gonna go on drop shadow to make it a depth in the picture. You turn distance. I don't know why I'm doing this. It just looks good. Just make it around 30 the size, and the spread shouldn't be at all. Turn it down to 0. And you see that it gets a bit of shadows down here beneath the text. And you right click this again, going to pattern overlay, and you make an overlay, and just take anything you like. I'm gonna go with this one. I'm just gonna have 25%. Doesn't make that big of a difference, but it's a bit. And then I would recommend you to take a flare. Any flare you like works perfect. I'm gonna stick with this. It's the most common one, I think. And yeah, put it over the textures. Oh, and you have to do the clipping mask again. Be sure that you're selected the top layer when you place the flare. And yeah, make it so it's lined up with the text. I'm just gonna zoom in a bit. Zoom out a bit. Oh, fail. Have to zoom out to rotate it. That looks pretty good. No, it doesn't. Fuck. This could be. You could have trouble with this. It's pretty hard to get it lined up if the text is not like from the front exactly. But yeah, that works fine for me. I'm gonna erase the parts on the side and there so it doesn't stick out. I'm gonna duplicate the layer. You see that there was some parts left there. I'm just gonna take a bigger brush. I'm just gonna do like this so it's not that intense down there. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go into more screenshots. That's my other folder, and I'm gonna take a thing called, no, not these ones. I'm gonna take this one, the adventure, and this is a really nice screenshot or special texture, whatever you want to call it. I just call it a picture. And yeah, you rasterize it and you put it beneath or in the bottom of the text, like that. And you see that there's some edges here. I'm just gonna erase them. Make it a smaller brush so you don't. Now it should be intense on the flash because it looks pretty good. But well, yeah. I'm gonna take away this pattern. I think it looks too much grungy. But yeah, after that you place another thing. This is just my likings. I just like this space. I know it's not original, but people seem to like it, so I'm doing it. But I really want to get back to the original stuffs. Just make a clean background, but since no one is asking for it, I can't do that. Or I could, but well, yeah. Make it a bit smaller, so not all of it should be out of the text, like this. No. That is pretty good. Then you put it, a bit of the text should be above the text, and then you erase down here and you duplicate the first layer, and you're going to add, you can just Command T and flip vertical, and then you press V for the move around to whatever it's called. You take one underneath it too. I think that looks good, and you turn the brush down to about 200. You remove the things up there so the planet won't be there. Take away on the side there. I don't want the planets to be in here. And yeah, then you merge these layers and you select the text command and then just click on the text. You take away the space. No, not all of it. You just take away the upper part. And then command D for deselect. A bit on this in the middle too. So then I'm going to place again. I'm gonna make it with, what am I going to use this time? I'm going to rain. This is a nice texture a picture or a screenshot that I'm going to use in my GFX pack too. So yeah, please help me to reach my subs so you can download all my stuff when I'm getting it uploaded. You see that it's kind of rain in the background, and put this beneath the text because you don't want it on top of it. And then you're going to place again, and you're going to this glass thing. This should be on top of everything, or it has to, pretty much, unless it won't look good. You turn it around so it's beneath the text, you duplicate it, you rasterize it, or you could do it this way, you right click on the thing and rasterize layer, whatever you prefer, and then you merge these layers so it gets a bit more clear look on it. I like to make it a bit smaller, and erase the top part. Then you place one here and one there, one there, and one there, and one there. Then you merge all these layers down into one, and yeah, like that. Then you duplicate these, drag them along, and you duplicate it again, and you drag it here, and you see I only need one in the end, so I'm gonna do like this and this. I'm sorry if this one isn't that good as my first one, but yeah, this is a pretty fast one, so to speak. And oh damn, that one is a bit too far down, so I'm gonna move it up a bit, and the same with the second copy. like that, and then you merge all of these down to one layer, so you just have a bit organized in the layers section here. You see it looks pretty good now, but I'm going to press F so I can go out on the sides, remove a bit of the rain on the upper part and down here. Now, let's see what's missing. I don't know. Maybe we could put this flare again, but on top. This is not the same flare. Oh, maybe rest in peace headphones. But yeah, I go into screen again, and you remove the sides. This time it doesn't matter if the flare isn't that bright, it's not the biggest deal. You have to get this one over as well, so it lightens up the text a bit, and you just rotate it so it fits, so it's lined up with the text, like that ass bitch. Let me see what do I sorry. Yeah, this looks pretty good. I'm gonna just put one more flare onto it. But this one is pretty nice. It's with some particles over it, and just put screen on it. Go a bit closer, line it up as you did with the first one. This one is not that accurate yet, or you don't have to be that accurate because it's a bit thicker. Just erase around it so you don't get these edges, and beneath it I'm gonna stick with it as red because it looks pretty good. And then let's get over with the color correction or the gradient overlays. Well, yeah, just go into gradient map there, down there, and these always works out great. Black and white. I've downloaded some gradients here, down here. These won't be in my graphics pack, but well, they may be in my second. And you pick whatever you like, doesn't really matter. This looks pretty good. No, I'm gonna put this. I'm not gonna put an overlay on that. That looks I don't know. Fuck. I'm gonna make it a bit purple. 10%, just to make it match a bit. Oh jävlar. Fuck. Sorry. Just to match it with the space. I think this looks pretty good, so I'm going to go up here again, make another gradient map, and just put it to overlay so we can see how it looks. And I'm gonna stick with this one, I think. Yeah, this one. And turn the opacity. You don't want it so that sharp, like that. And then I'm gonna get a hue and saturation on it. Just change the color a bit. Maybe not. Like that. And turn the saturation up a bit. And then I'm going down here to curves. And if you drag it down, you see it get darker. If you drag it up, it gets lighter. I'm gonna drag it down a bit here and up a bit here. So, this is pretty much it. This is how you make a fast background. As you see, it's not. Oh, one more thing. Go into your text, mode text object, and you go into filters and then sharpen it. It will make difference, I swear. Like that. It's not that much like this one, I know, but this has more texture on it, not that much difference. It just has more textures on, like more grunge on it. But except from that, it's pretty much like it. Well, yeah. Hope you like this text, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.